Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on. This is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and tonight I am here to have a little crafting time with you. We are in the mix of a raining spell outside, so hopefully we don't get disconnected. I am actually, the step set I picked for tonight is about rain, so that all works out great. I am going back into the annual catalog, playing with some of our older product because we have been releasing a lot of new product. So I thought today would be a fun time to go back and go through the catalog and pick out some of the older things that still have great value and can make beautiful projects with it as well. Give everybody a moment to get on as I get my workspace cleaned up. I've been playing the day. I have actually been in my room scrapbooking today, so I have not gotten a lot of projects made. But we do have 2 projects tonight, and this is a free with the purchase of a minimum of a $35 order. If you use the link in this video, place an order. I will send you the projects that we are making tonight for free. So you will receive the supplies. I will not be able to do any stamping for you, as that is against the Angel policy for Stampin' Up!, but I will be able to pre-cut everything for you and mail that out as well. So this is a free with purchase. Place a minimum of a $35 order using the link in this video, and I will send you the projects that we're doing tonight. I'm going to get my desktop pulled up so I can see comments as they come in. Also, tonight is the last night to sign up for the Ocean and Friend class, along with the cookie decorating. So tonight is the last night to do that, as I will be getting all the projects and supplies ordered first thing in the morning. So if you are interested in that class, please make sure you get your registration turned in. I do have that link in this video as well for you to do it, and I'm going to show you, once we flip the camera, I'm going to show you some of the projects that we're doing, and then it is going to be so much fun. You're not going to want to miss it, I promise. I promise you're not going to want to miss our fun. We did a cookie class back in December with Christmas, and we had a blast. So this is definitely going to be a wonderful time, so you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you click the link to that workshop so you can get signed in. Let's see, what am I actually calling? It is called Under the Sea Creatures and Cookie Decorating Class. Hello, Linda. So make sure you click that link in the video if you would like to attend, because tonight is the deadline. All right. Also, if you did my March Madness BOGO sale that I did on Friday night, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. If you did not attend that and you're interested in it, you can look on my website, the Facebook, and go to Friday night's video and see the stamp sets and paper that I did. I had 50 items. So the way it works is you claim the item that's in the video by saying sold and the number that goes with that item. Then you turn around and place a order of equal value with the link that is in that video. You place an order of equal value, and then I will turn around and mail you the retired product that you purchased. But once you make the comment sold and that number, I greatly appreciate it if you would go in and place that order so I can get those items sent out to you, because I can't keep backtracking. So once you make that sole, it is a sale basically. But go check it out. We had lots of fun. It was my first time being online doing one of the BOGO sales. Normally my BOGO sales are in person, but I wanted to try it differently this time. Had a blast, and I will be going back again and doing it again. Also, I am getting ready to do one on my YouTube channel and see how we can do that. I am working on that, and I will get that information out this week. It is probably going to be Thursday when I do that one, but I need to double check. But I will advertise that BOGO sale for it. That one will be directly to YouTube. All right, I am going to go ahead and turn the camera down, and we're going to get started. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. I greatly appreciate you being here. All right, so let's move the stand around. And the other thing I just want to say is, if you have placed an order in the month of March, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate everything that you have done. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I will be happy to get with you. All right, so here we go. Let's flip this and see what happens. And I hope you don't have a mess in the screen. Let's see. Come on. All right. Okay. Let's see. You're going to see my mess, but like I said, I've been in the room scrapbooking today, having a blast, working on some scrapbook projects that I need to get done. Let me get these little dies put back over there so I don't lose those. All right, so here we go. This is the Under the Sea Creature class. If you sign up for this class, these are the projects we will be making. Tonight is the last night for this class. So make sure, if you are interested in this, this class is going to be on Saturday, April the 5th. Oops. Saturday, April 5th. I'm getting my schedule out now. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, hold on. My bag's downstairs. So let me get my calendar. This is going to be Saturday, April the 5th, and it is going to be from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock. 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Oh, excuse me. No. This class is the Stamp Camp Under the Sea Creatures class. It is going to be from 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, April the 5th to 2 p.m. Now, if you are not available and you are interested in purchasing this class, there is a link in the video that you can register, and you will have the option to purchase kit to go. And if you purchase the kit to go, I will pre-cut everything for you, but I cannot do any stamping. So I will make sure that you have all the supplies that you need, but I will not be able to do any of the stamping. So if you want your cards to look identical to these, then you will need to purchase that bundle. And it is called Ocean Friends. Okay? So this is the April Stamp Camp Under the Sea Creature Cookie Decorating class. Registration ends tonight, so make sure you get in if you are wanting to come. We're going to have tons of fun. I promise you will not want to miss this. All right, so then in-person classes, we're going to move over to April just real quick. April the 13th is a Sunday. It is my in-person class from 2 to 4. Also, April 14th is my in-person class, is my second Monday of the month class from 6 to 8. And then on April the 27th is my sipping kit class that we will be doing kits. So stay tuned. I got more things coming in April. Also in April, I have my creativity club. So that is a prepaid subscription. It is a monthly subscription unless you canceled the subscription. Oh, here's my bag. So I can show you one of the cards that we're going to do for the sipping kit. This is going to be one of the options. I fell in love with this kit. I went to Starbucks yesterday and just had a little me time. And I made these cards yesterday. And this is from our sipping kit. This is going to be one of the kits that is offered at our sipping kit class. It is called the Maritime Moment Kit. And when I seen this yesterday and was putting it together, it just made me want to go to the beach. I am a beach girl, and doing these cards just really put me at edge of making a day trip to the beach. But it didn't work out to where I could, but I really wanted to. But this is one of the classes that will be in the sipping kit. So stay tuned for that. If you are not on my email list, click the link to join my email, because I do all my advertising and registrations through email. So don't miss out. This is our sipping kit, one of the kits that we will do. I will be back with more details on that. All right, so it is time to dig into our projects for tonight. Since I was running a little behind, I don't want to keep everybody too late. Let me get my annual catalog here. Wanted to be able to tell you exactly what page we are on. Also be ready, starting probably in the next week or so, I am going to be sending out emails for the new annual catalogs. For those that want a catalog, it will be coming through email for you to register and sign up for it. So make sure if you want a catalog that you are on my email list. All right, so the card, the stamp set that we're using tonight, it is in our annual catalog. Hey, Karen. It is in our catalog, and it is on page 78, and it is called Playing in the Rain. And I know over where I'm at, it is raining. So I thought this would be a cute little stamp set. It comes with dies and a stamp set. You can order both of them, and it is on page 78. It is called Playing in the Rain. All right. So here is the stamp set. It's an oldie, but I love playing with it because there is so many things you can do with this. So this is the dies that go with it. And then there is the stamp set. All right, so let's share the projects, and then we will roll right into getting started with playing. So we've got two types of cards. One is a basic card, and then the other one, I stamped it up. So here are the projects that we're going to make tonight. Remember, this is a free with purchase class, so if you make a minimum order of $35, then I will send you the supplies to make both of these cards. So on this card here, I used Balmy Blue, Basic Black, and Basic White. And then I stamped everything in Black Momentum ink. And then I took colors and I colored it with the Stampin' blends. So as we go along, I will tell you the colors that I used. And then on this one, I stepped it up a little bit. I am using the Azul Afternoon cardstock for the base. I have basic black and basic white. I stamped it all in Momentum Black, and then I colored it. This is the Azul Afternoon color. This one is the, I know I said I would do this as we made them, but this one is Lemon Lime Twist, Daffodil Delight, pretty in pink. And then the Raindrops is the Azul Afternoon. This one is Balmy Blue. And then I also stepped it up by cutting out clouds and putting them on dimensionals. Okay, so those are the two type of projects that we're doing tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to move this one out of the way. And we are going to go ahead and pull out our cards here. We're going to take our card base along with our bone folder. And we're going to fold it at the scored mark. And then we're going to take our bone folder and run it down the side here. Giving it that good sweep and that good seal down. Again, if you did not join us on Friday for our March Madness BOGO sale, go back out and look at Friday night video. I am going to leave it open until tomorrow morning, and then it will be closed down. But basically, it is a BOGO sale, so you select the items you want, mark the word sold in the comments, along with the number that's on the stamp set or the designer series paper. I had 50 items that night. So, and then I will, then you turn around, there's a link in that video, you turn around and you place an equal value order, and then I will ship you the retired product for free. We had lots of fun. It was my first time doing it online, and we will be doing that again because it was fun doing that. I am getting ready to do one just on the YouTube channel. So I will let everybody know when I have that one planned as well. All right, so the way I did this is I stamped the sentiment first because that gave me my spacing of where I needed to go. All right, so we're going to stamp him down in the right-hand corner. And it says, rainy days are better with you. All right. Now we need to take our Balmy Blue ink. Nope. We need to take our black Momentum ink and our rabbit and go ahead and stamp that. And then, and you'll see why I put the piece of paper down in a few seconds. I'm actually going to stamp the flowers, and it goes off of the paper, and I didn't want to get it on my desktop. So we're going to go ahead and stamp the flowers off to the side. Okay, now we're ready for our Balmy Blue. Let's move that one out and slide down Balmy Blue. And then we're going to just go ahead and put the raindrops on. There is no certain order. There is no certain amount. It is however you want your raindrops. Okay. Perfect. Now we're ready to start doing some coloring. So for this one, we're going to take our pool party and we're going to color the pond. Now, if you had the Balmy Blue Stampin' blends, that would be perfect, but I did not. I don't know if I needed to replace it and I forgot, or if I have it packed in a bag and don't realize it. So I'm going to just use Pool Party because it is the color of water. That's not a biggie. We're going to take the Pretty in Pink and we're going to color the rabbit's nose. And then we're going to color the inside of its ears. Okay. And then we're ready to start coloring the stems and the jacket. And this is going to be using the Lemon Lime Twist. So we're going to just color the limbs on the stems and the leaves. Okay. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Sunday relaxing. I have had a great weekend for the most part. I got to spend the weekend with my grandson as his sisters had volleyball tournaments and he did not want to go. So he hung out with his Mimi and his Pape. And then we've just kind of rested. As you've seen in one of my videos, we got the foundation poured for our new soon-to-be home. And we did a lot of work leading up to that. A lot of land clearing, road clearings, all that good stuff. So we just kind of have had a very, very relaxing weekend. And I have tried to play in my craft room some this weekend. I should have been cleaning it up, but I just kept getting distracted. I struggle with cleaning my space, but it's got to get done. It's been a mess for a while, but I just rather craft. And all right, so this yellow that I'm using is the Daffodil Delight. And I colored the inside with the dark, and now I'm going around with the light coloring the petals. And this is something else that's very relaxing, is the coloring pieces of our Stampin' Up! Stamps. And if you would share my video, gives it a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that as well. Also, if you are not following me, if you would do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps promote me and grow my online presence, which is what I'm trying to do. And all the help that you give is greatly appreciated. All right, so there's our little rabbit. So now we're ready to attach it to our basic black. And we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on the back. And then we're going to put this right onto our card base. Okay, now we're going to take this, put our adhesive on it. This is going to go in the center. And that is card number 1. I hope you enjoyed that little card. Let's go ahead and move on over to our second card, which is a Step Up from the other card. So let me get the color cleaned off of this stamp. Okay. And then everything else was black, so I'm good. Just had to make sure it was off of that one. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do our stamping first. Okay. And then we will start the mounting piece. Let's get our sentiment down in the bottom. Now, I left the inside of both of these cards blank because I don't know who I am going to send this to at the moment. So I would rather be able to stamp the inside. Thanks, Karen. I need to stamp the inside at that time when I go to use the cards. All right, so here is this one. So, of course, we're going to stamp our rabbit first. All right. Now we are going to stamp our flowers. Before I do that, I also stamped this one up. I took an umbrella, and we're going to stick the umbrella in his hand. There we go. So he is holding an umbrella. Hey, Mom. All right, now let's take our flowers and stamp to the side here. And then we're going to do the same thing to this side. We are going to take our Arzu Afternoon and do our raindrops. And again, these are however you want to put them on there. Okay, let's quit with the raindrops so we don't overdo it. All right, so again, we're going to take our Pretty in Pink. We're going to color its nose and the inside the ears. Okay. And then we're going to take our green and color our stems and our jacket. All right. Oh, we got to color the jacket. I just said that, didn't I? There we go. All right, now we're going to take our Azure Afternoon and we're going to color the umbrella. And then we're also going to color the puddle of water that the little rabbit is standing in. Perfect. All right. Let's take our Daffodil Delights and color our flowers. I'm gonna start out with the dark and we're going to color the centerpiece of our little flowers. I'm gonna say these are daisies. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I'm gonna say they are. And then We're going to color the petals now. This is with the light daffodil. All right, and then we're going to color these over here. Same way. Almost done. Uh-oh. Oh, I've got a flower and a limb, a leaf. All right. Look at there. Forgot this flower. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. And then we got to take our green. Hey, Judy. We got to take our green now and color the two limbs that I left off. I left that one off. Okay, and I colored that one. All right, thought I left off more than that. So we're going to put that over. Let's go ahead and close up our ink because we are done at the moment. All right, so we're going to take our basic black and we're going to put this onto our basic black. Now this stamp set that I am using tonight, it is in the, it is in the annual catalog. It is on page 78, if anybody is interested in that. This is a free with purchase class, so you make a $35 order, and I will send you the products to make these two cards that we are making tonight. There will be no stamping done, but I will send you all the pre-cut pieces for you to be able to make the card. So if you would want the cards identical to this, you would need to purchase... Why am I putting that on crooked? You would need to purchase this stamp set that is called Playing in the Rain. All right, since it won't go on straight that way, we're going to attempt it to go this way. There we go. I have no idea why. Thanks, Judy. Have no idea why that card wanted to go sideways on me. All right, so here we go. This is how we're going to dress this one up a little bit. We got our little clouds here that I've already got punched out. So I didn't want to take the time to do that. So I've got that done. We are going to take our dimensionals and we are going to pop it up with dimensionals. So this is, we're going to just put one on the small and then we're going to put two on the big ones. And I think this one, oops, this one, we're going to put two, let's see, there. And then we're going to put it at, well, maybe. There we go. All right. And then we're going to even step this one up one version more than what I originally did. So let's take this off, take the backings off, and then you're going to just put these wherever you want these on the card. So I had put the big one there. I'm going to put the small one on the left side at the top. Okay, and then we're going to put the little medium one in the middle. All right, and then we're going to drop this one down kind of to there. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our card base here. We've got our inside piece that I will leave blank until I decide where I'm sending the card and who's getting it. Would depend on the message on the inside, as well as if I wanted to stamp or just leave it blank to where I write a hand note. So we're going to take this, we're going to fold it at the score. We're going to run our bone folder down. And then watch this. We're going to step this up even more. We are going to put this on the card base using dimensionals instead of adhesive. And it's going to make it pop and look so cute. So give me 1 second here. And when you do this, you kind of want to put that many adhesive dimensionals on it, because you don't want your card to sag. So you have to make sure your dimensionals are even on your cards, or your center of the card that you're popping up will start sagging. Come on. Okay. All right. So then we're going to put that onto our card base. There we go. Now, there is card number 2. And can you tell the difference in the dimensions? I love the pop-up. That is just so cool. All right, let's see. Can we, you know, we do not send naked envelopes. So let's take and do some raindrops on our envelope. And we're going to just kind of decorate the flap of our envelope here. Okay, and then let's try this. I don't know what this is going to do. I've never done this, but let's see what it's going to look like. Let me get a block. Ooh, no, that's too tiny. Let's do this. Let's do it in balmy blue. Ooh, I like that. You see that? I like that, guys. Okay, so that will match that. Then now we need to do our other one, so we have it as well. So this is what I'm going to do with this one. Change it up. Remember, we never send naked envelopes. So let's change this up. We're going to put the clouds down first. Then let's go back and do the raindrops. And this is going to get on my desk, and it's okay. It's going to be really storming for this one because there's a lot of raindrops. All right, perfect. Love, love, love. All right, let's close these up. We don't want to get that everywhere. Thanks, Karen. Yes, I really like the clouds. I have never done that as many times as I've used a stamp set. it just dawned on me to do that. I really like that. So there is, oops, that's not the right card that goes with that. This is the card that goes with that envelope. Okay, there are our 2 cards and the envelopes for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly have enjoyed being here tonight with you. Also, do not forget, if you plan to come to the Stamp Camp April the 5th, which is the Under the Sea Creature and Cookie Decorating class, registration ends tonight. Click the link in this video and register, as I will be placing the order tomorrow morning. Don't want you to miss out, but so if you're interested, click on that. If you are not available to attend but want those cards, then just make sure you register for Kids to Go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And if there's anything I can help you with, any questions, please let me know. I will be back on Wednesday for coffee and cards. I think that's going to be April 1st. Is that? Hold on, let's see. No. So I will be back live on Wednesday, April the 2nd at 6:15 in the morning. April the 2nd. Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.